inscription on an old town bell declared, "I mourn death, I disperse the lightning, I announce the Sabbath, I rouse the lazy, I scatter the winds, and I appease the bloodthirsty." The invention of the community clock was a pivotal moment that turned the corner of timekeeping in the right direction. By providing a way to organize and build on the earlier timekeeping innovations, along with creating a rhythm of life for all people, this new system made timekeeping available to ordinary people around the world. Since the beginning of time, humans have desired to track and measure time and dates. This pursuit starts with the earliest humans, driven by the desire to understand the world we live in and understand themselves in the world. The great discoverers experimented with different ways to determine and educate themselves with time. Some of these include the celestial bodies, along with the water clock and the sundial. However, neither of these satisfied the need for precision of time. In addition, humans made many attempts to make calendars, building off astronomical cycles, religious events, and natural rhythms of the earth. After many years of back and forth discoveries and inventions of how to track time, people came to conclusions of what is now called years, days, hours, and minutes. Now that the people had made these conclusions, they needed a way to reach this information to all the people, as the need for precise timekeeping started to become apparent. Beginning in the 13th century, town bells, which were often combined with clocks, became the new way to keep track of these newly found hours and minutes. During this century, advancements in technology and gear mechanics stirred the ideas of mechanical clocks, which were later powered by a complex system of gears and weights. The clocks during this time were only considered clocks when they would ring a bell. This bell would stroke to mark the hours and did not yet have dials or hands to mark the minutes. Also during this time, churches began to have bell towers to call the people of the church to pray when it was time. Both ideas were then integrated, and the first community clocks were installed in church towers or the town square to be visible to all people. Now serving the whole community, the clock towers were a new kind of public utility, offering a service each citizen could not afford to provide himself. They had the ability to provide a systematic and clear time signal. Because they were installed in public areas of the community, it allowed time to become a unifying invention. Unlike the past inventions for measuring time, which was impractical for common use, these clocks were available for all to see. The sight and the sound of the bell, which stood tall in the town, became central for everyday life and were the pride of the town. Life in the 13th and 14th centuries started to be built around time. Although these clocks were intended to simply track the hours, many benefits came from it. The bell also was used for civic announcements, such as warning of the approaching enemy, calling for help, and celebrating or mourning an event, since the human voice could not reach all who needed to hear it. The community clocks play a crucial role in building a routine for everyday life. From the scheduling of religious services, arranging work and social activities, to simply structuring people's days, life began to be organized by the hour and governed by time. This central invention gave way to communicate with the whole town, unifying the people for the betterment of Western civilization. The result of these factors was that the community life became stronger and economic advancements soared quickly after.